Alright, I think we're live. Hello everybody. Hello in chat. Hello Kay and Adorable Sapling. Glad you could make it. We'll get started in just a minute here. We'll wait for 4 o'clock. Just gonna double check everything is working properly. Game audio is there. That's good. Gonna go ahead and reset the day real quick. Just load it in while I wait for anybody else to join. Hello Ice, glad you could make it. I'm not sure what is going on with YouTube right now, but it says there is nobody in the stream right now, but it looks like you are there, so, or someone's in there, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. Let me just try to figure that out real quick. It's also giving me a warning, not sure what's up with that. It says there's only one. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. I might just get started and some people will join as I go. It's giving me a bitrate warning. I'm just gonna move around a little bit. Does the stream quality look okay? I just want to make sure the quality is okay, and if there's anything I need to change around in the settings or anything. Looks fine. All right. Good to hear. Alright, I'm just gonna hope YouTube is working and get started then. I'm not sure why it's giving me the warning. Again, this is my, second time streaming now, so not exactly sure what that's all about, but we'll go ahead and get started now. So, I'm gonna reload. This is gonna be winter, day 21. So last time it was a skull cavern dive. This time is going to be a whole lot of miscellaneous tasks to complete. We have just a variety of different things, from giving people gifts, buying some things from shops. The starfruit at the island is ready to be harvested, so we have to take care of that. And we'll also try to catch some fish that we still need to catch. And I think that's about it. And then if there is time, we will try to farm some cinder shards from the volcano, because we do need some more of those to upgrade our last rings here. So before I just jump right in, I'll go ahead and do a little bit of a preview / practice run sort of thing, just because I think it is good to just get a feel for what I'm going to be doing this day, so that if I make a mistake or forget anything, I can kind of be more aware of that. So basically what we'll be doing at the start is dropping all of our stuff off in our chests here, taking care of the farm chores. There are jades ready in the greenhouse, so we'll need to grab those. The greenhouse is ready here, or jade's in the shed, not the greenhouse. We can get the mushrooms if we want, although it's not as important. We should pet the animals probably. I've checked all these artifact spots, nothing too exciting from those. Now, the crops here are the winter seeds. And today's day 21. I think if I planted seeds today, they would grow on the 28th, or they might be one day over. So I think this might be it for the winter seeds we get, and whatever forageables we grow out of them. We'll be able to craft as many winter seeds as we can and try to fill the farm with them on the last day of winter in order to preserve the land for spring, just so it's a lot easier to water, since the sprinklers will do the watering for us rather than us having to manually water everything on the first day of spring. So we'll do that as much as we can. If we find any winter forageables or dig any up, that'll help with that. And we've got a few other things. We will be getting an upgrade from Robin, one of the community upgrades. That unlocks the shortcuts. Then just have to basically take quite a few trips. I do have this all written out just to make it a little bit easier, because this is it would be way too much to remember. So I think we'll just go ahead and give it a try. This may take a few tries to get going, but once we get going, and once we do all of the miscellaneous tasks and get to the volcano, then we should be good. Although these tasks will take quite a big portion of the day, so let's go ahead and just get started now. Alright, so right off the bat here, you can see our inventory is very full from Skull Cavern, so we are going to have to take care of that, of course. Let me make sure I am recording, because I do need this footage for when I actually make it into a video. So let me just reset one more time. Okay, I'm hitting the record button. There we go. And now let's get started for real this time. So, spicy eel and coffee right off the bat here. We'll also check the TV. Today's a Sunday. Definitely need to grab that Queen of Sauce recipe. And then we will need to get our stuff organized as quick as possible, although when we're inside of the chests, of course, it's not a big deal. So ideally, I only want to go in every chest once, as it'll save the most time. I will need a desert warp totem. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. And there's quite a few other things I'll need from that chest, but my inventory is pretty full right now, so let's go ahead and drop off any food items. I think that's about it. I don't need the bomb with me. We'll get rid of that. Queen of Sauce is every Sunday, yep. A new recipe for Queen of Sauce is every Sunday. There are reruns on Wednesdays, Although I think those might be random. But there's a unique Queen of Sauce recipe every Sunday, so those are needed for the cooking everything perfection. Alright, so this chest right here, I think we don't need anything from that. Drop off the solar essence. We just want to clear our inventory here. Put the mushrooms down here. And what else do I need to grab? I am going to grab these coconuts. We will be grabbing a golden coconut with them. Let's see. I want to grab the cinder shards. We'll be going to the island and I'll use them to unlock one of the recipes. We also have some coconuts in here. So let's go ahead and grab those as well. Yeah, so it's honestly just kind of a slow start here, just making sure our inventory, we have everything we need and we put away all of this stuff. So it's going to go a little bit slower off the bat here, but should pick up pretty quickly. I'm going to grab the Omni Geodes. We're going to get some more Desert Warp Totems just to have on hand and some Artifact Troves. We will be opening some Geodes today. Let's go ahead and put a hardwood, the wood chipper, and grab 10 of these. We will have a quest for Robin, one of the journal quests that we need to fulfill for that. Then we'll go ahead and cycle the machinery here just with whatever eggs. It doesn't really matter. I just like to keep them going. I always grab 2 eggs when I only have 1. Only one of the presses. And then I'm going to grab this caviar. We will be able to complete the missing bundle today. That's another thing that we need to complete today. So we need to grab everything we need for that, although that'll be a little bit later. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put one of these rows in the preserve jar here. Then see if we need anything from here. I think we do want the... I'm going to put the caviar in here because we will be coming back to the farm before we head over to Clint's and that area. We'll be doing the island and the desert first, warping there before we come back to that. So we can leave these here for now. Let's go ahead and... I want to get rid of these fossils, so let's go ahead and cycle them in the machine here. There's just a lot to think about when we do this. I'm going to grab the jades here. I could craft some more crystallariums, but it's not really a priority right now. We don't have a whole lot of gold. I'd like to save my gold. And let's see. I'm just going to leave the fossils here since it's a chest pretty close to the, whatever you call it, the bone mills. Put those back in there. The ancient fruit we can use in the missing bundle, but I'm going to not use ancient fruit because we can turn that into more seeds for year 2. So we're going to hold on to those. There are 6 options for the missing bundle and you only need to do 5 of them. So we will be doing the other 5. Okay, so now we'll go to the greenhouse. I don't need the horse, it's right here. And harvest everything in the greenhouse here as quick as we can. I'm not going to worry about the fruit trees right now. Even if we don't get around to harvesting them tomorrow, it's not a big deal. It just takes up a little bit too much time for me right now. Then we will go to the coop and the barn. I do have the auto petter that we did get really lucky with last time, so we can place that here in the coop. So now both the barn and the coop has an auto petter. Let's go ahead and pet all the animals here. And we'll grab a void egg. We'll be seeing Sebastian And what else? Hello, Kay. I'm doing well. You are so productive, that makes my head... Yeah, there's this morning, like just the morning here. It's only been 1 hour. It took a long time to plan, like just to make sure I don't forget anything and get everything right. So okay, let's put a duck egg. Yeah, my pets won't hate me as much now, thankfully. We do want to increase the friendships with specifically the ducks, although all of them are going to be increasing at the same rate. But the ducks will drop duck feathers, which will help us with Leo. I'll grab this duck feather in case we see Leo on the island. This one I'm going to save for his birthday, although that's not until summer, so hopefully we'll get an iridium tier 1 by then. But we'll just give him a regular quality one for now. We're going to go ahead into the barn now and go ahead and pet all the animals in here. And sometimes I miss some of the animals, but it's not a big deal if we miss a couple of them every day for the sake of saving some time. And we should be good there. I am going to call my horse over, even though it's right over there. It's a little bit of a time save because the game does freeze while we're in that horse flute animation. I don't know if I need to drop off anything in this chest here. I'm just going to put my... No, strawberries go in the spring chest, so I will put the coffee beans in here. I'm going to put the coffee in here and quickly look over my notes. We need a desert totem. We got that. We need a farm totem. I'll have to grab that. Coconuts, got that. Omni Geodes, got that. Starfruit. We will sell this so we can afford the upgrade. Yesterday, on the 20th, I was going to sell some of the stuff, but we forgot to do that. So we will have to make a stop at Piers, but that's okay. Cinder Shards, I've got that. Pomegranate for Elliot. We've got a Void Egg for Sebastian. I didn't grab the mushrooms in the cave, but that's okay. Not that big of a deal. We got the Jades. We are going to hold on to the Jades because it is Staircase Sunday, so we will be doing that today. We're going to drop off the strawberries here. We could give Maru a strawberry. Although there's probably a better time. I don't want to walk all the way into her room while we're there. We will give one to Sebastian though. A gift to Sebastian though, because we are at low friendship hearts with him. Mario, we're at like 7 out of 8. Although if we do give her a gift, we can max out with her and then start dating her and then get to 10 hearts, and I don't know, we'll see. I'm going to grab 34 coal because we have 34 furnaces, and 170 ores because 34 times 5 is 170, so let's see. We don't have enough gold ore to smelt. We can smelt some iridium, which I probably will do. We don't really need any more iron right now, so we'll go ahead and just get some iridium smelting. Hello, Star Dolphin. Welcome. Whenever you play this, I can't do... Can you have some specific things that a beginner should do? Honestly, if you're a beginner to the game, I'd just say just kind of throw yourself at it and just, I don't know, just try to experience the game without looking too much into it. If you do get stuck in places, you can like use like the internet, search stuff up, or use the Stardew wiki. The Stardew wiki is very helpful, but there's me who stands around for 3 hours in game just trying to remember what I was doing. Yeah, honestly, that's me. The only reason I'm going somewhat fast right now is because I've got this all planned out, what I want to bring with me and what I'm going to do, so... let's see. What was I doing? Now I've lost my... Okay, casks. We do have our casks ready, and cheese is nice for healing, so we can go ahead and put those in the casks in our house, although we'll do that later. We'll do that later because we may end up cooking something in the kitchen, so it'll save us a little bit of time if we do that at the same time. Okay, what else? I need to grab a fishing rod. My axe, my hoe. I don't know if we need the watering can. I'm gonna bring it just in case. Farm warp totem. And I need to craft a beach warp totem. So we do need coral for that, which is in this chest over here. Warp totem beach. Okay, we've got that. Okay. I think that's about it. Let's double check everything. We've got the 3 warp totems. We're good there. We're gonna smelt some iridium ore. Got the jades to trade, omni geodes to trade. We need some more things to sell. I'll have to grab those. We don't need actual staircases, although they will stack, so we might as well just keep them on us. We need pumpkins. The silver pumpkins and 645 regular pumpkins. This will give us enough money for buying starfruit seeds and enough money to afford the community upgrade. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab a beet to give to Pierre. I'm wasting a little bit of time here by going back to this chest, but we're gonna see Gus. We're gonna give him an orange. I'm gonna grab a cactus fruit for Sam and 2 pumpkins. And I think that's it. Just double checking once more because we don't want to have to do this over again. We're hoping this is going to be the one. If I make a slight mistake, I'm not going to restart. But there are some things. Like if I forgot to bring the stuff to sell with me, that would have been like, you know, I kind of have to restart. But we should be good. If we forget a gift for somebody, it's not the end of the world. I won't restart for that. But I think we should be good. Starfruit seeds. I'm just going to bring those just so we have enough and don't have to buy as much. Okay. All right, we're gonna hope. I'm gonna grab my pan also. Although I don't know if there was any panning spots when I checked Ginger Island, but we're gonna hope that we've got everything we need here. Nine hardwood. I need 10 hardwood. I don't know why I accidentally grabbed 9, didn't notice that. Okay. I'm gonna read the chat real quick. Star Dolphin, what I would recommend is farming crops. I think the easiest way to make money is just planting whatever seed Pierre's is selling at the time. There are like specific seeds that are better than some other ones, but if you plant like whatever seeds, even a variety of seeds, and sell the crops, you're bound to make some good money. And also mining is good, but if you're starting off mining, you want those resources to craft other things, which will help you make more money and so on. But just make sure you're farming crops, because that's the main way to make money when you're starting off. Okay, we are on our way now. We have some mail right there. And now we are going to take care of our furnaces real quick here. We'll keep the iridium bars on us. That should be fine. I'm not very good at putting things in furnaces. I could do it a lot quicker. But that's alright. Alright. We're off to Piers. And you might be wondering, it's not 9 a.m. yet. How are we going to get into Piers? We actually have the key to the town, so we can enter shops whenever we like. Not trying to get the calendar, I was trying to get that. And we're going to sit through this cutscene real quick. Just because I like to have the cutscenes for when I make the videos. I like to have them recorded because I am recording at the same time here. And yeah, like I said in the chat there, the wiki is very helpful if you are kind of stuck or need ideas of things to do. Honestly, the 5 skills in Stardew, there's farming, that's the easiest moneymaker. There's fishing, you can make good money off of fish. Mining, combat, that's kind of the same thing, goes hand in hand, they're both in the mines. And then foraging, which is just kind of like picking up things around town. So the more you play, the more you'll kind of get a feel for all that stuff. Okay, we're selling this, this, and that. And that's all we want with Pierre right now. Okay. We'll give him a gift at the island, because he'll be at the island. No need to give him a gift right now. Same with Abigail. They'll both be at the island. Now we are heading to the carpenter shop. Yeah, I don't even know which cutscene that was. I wasn't paying any attention. But, yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and give Sebastian this egg. Oh, we have a cutscene down here as well. This is actually kind of a fun cutscene. I think it's the Dungeons and Dragons type game. They call it Solarian Chronicles. Not sure if you can gain any friendship points during this cutscene. Let me look that up real quick. Stardew Sebastian. This is Sebastian's 6 heart cutscene. It looks like no matter what we choose, we aren't going to have any friendship points. Let's do Wizard. Why not? Sebastian was going to pick Wizard. But this is one of the longer cutscenes actually, and more like drawn out. They've got a whole story to it. I'm gonna just kind of skip through this quickly. We're gonna fight the skeleton or run away. Let's fight the skeleton. No need to run away. Swing your weapons or raise your shields. Let's block. Let's block with our shields. Nice. Success. You know, I don't know if I've actually sat through this cutscene before. Enter left or the right. Climb the stairs to your right. Enter the hallway to your left. What do you think, chat? What do we do? Let's go to the right. Yeah, I'm not really actually familiar with that much Stardew lore, but I know there's quite a bit of lore to the game, and this is a cool cutscene and all. Has pure beam, shield charm. Let's protect our friends, because this is a friendship cutscene, so we might as well protect them. Oh, look, we won. You know, I honestly, a B rating, so we can get ratings on this, I guess. Well, at least this cutscene has no impact on min-maxing or perfection whatsoever. So, just a fun little cutscene there. Alright, so the whole point of that was just to give him an egg. So there we go. We're going to talk to them as well, of course. And we can continue with the run now. So let's see. Robin, community upgrade. Let's blow 300,000 G right there to get some shortcuts around. We also have some hardwood for her for that quest. And then we are going to warp to the desert. I am running pretty low on spicy eel, which is a little concerning. I don't have any rubies, unfortunately. True min-maxers will always do 100% on everything, including useless cutscene. Yep, that's true. Alright, we're not going to dig up the artifact spots because it takes a little bit too much time. I'm going to grab the coconuts because we do need one more for a golden coconut. And we have the horse flute, which allows us to bring our horse with us wherever we want. And let's see, I'm buying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 desert orb totems and 17 artifact troves. So I accidentally bought 20. Oops. That's alright though. That's not a big deal. We'll just not open as many geodes, but that's fine. That's what I get for trying to go a little bit too fast. Horse is vibing with the music. Yep, it sure is. Okay, so now we have to buy a very specific amount of starfruit seeds here because we do need some money for some shop purchases and a ticket to Ginger Island. So let's make sure we get this right here. We need 490 seeds. So 25. If you hold Control Shift, you can buy 25 at a time, which is a nice addition. So let's go up to 400. Okay, 490. That's all we need from Sandy there. We can warp on over to the beach now. Yeah, 17 versus 20. I spent like a bit longer than I'd like to admit going through the geode predictor and like determining what geodes to open where just to make a little extra money, which we'll be doing a little bit later. So we won't be able to do all of them now because of that, but I think I will be able to get some Omni Geodes from Ginger Island. Okay, Elliot is inside of his cabin there, or his shack, whatever you would like to call it. So we are going to have another cutscene. You know, I honestly am not a huge fan of watching the cutscenes because I've seen them so many times, but I just gotta do it for the consistency. So we're just gonna skip through this as quick as possible. Hopefully he doesn't have a dialogue option here because I'll have no idea what to choose. Usually they're pretty intuitive. I think Elliot is probably more of a mystery guy, so we'll be agreeable with him here. I have no idea if that affects friendship or not. When I release a video on this, obviously I will fill in any information related to this cutscene. Downside of getting everyone at higher hearts. Yeah. The cutscenes are very nice when you're playing casually or for the first time. And the one thing is with the min-maxing is with the friendships, you need, it's every, like, min-maxing is every little bit counts, so the small amount of friendship points you sometimes get from cutscenes, it counts towards the min-maxing. Alright, should be good here. I'm gonna give Willy a pumpkin here. And we're off to Ginger Island now. Any option is positive points. Nice. Good to know. So any option from that cutscene gets you points with Elliot. Alright, off to Ginger Island now. Alright, we are going to call our horse. Not enough room. There we go. And we are starting by harvesting our starfruit. We need one more slot. We're gonna get rid of, let's get rid of this driftwood. So of course there's the 3 quality types, so this is the time when I get to take a break, just harvesting the starfruit here, because every other point in this day I'm just sort of have so much to remember, so much to think about, but right here it's just picking some starfruit, so it's a nice break, nice breather. And when you are harvesting the starfruit, or any crop for that matter, other than like crops you need to harvest with a scythe, I think the fastest way is to stand in the middle of a 3x3 of 9 starfruits and just kind of wave your cursor in a circle around here and try to go as fast as you can like that. I could be doing it a little bit faster probably, but that's alright. I did miss one over there. We'll go back for that. It is a little bit hard to get it consistently, but you need a little bit of precision with your mouse. We're almost halfway done with it. It is a little bit more of one of the tedious things in Stardew, harvesting the crops, since when you have so many crops it takes quite a long time. While we're right by this chest here, let's go ahead and go into the chest. So we have these starfruit seeds here to plant. We should have the exact amount I want to plant. These cinder shards right here we will be using. Is there anything I can drop off here? We don't need the oyster, we don't need the cockle, we don't need the... We want 1 cactus fruit. We don't need the clams, we don't need the fossilized ribs. And we'll take the fertilizer. Okay, that should be good there. Let's continue harvesting everything now. And by the time we've finished harvesting and planting, the NPCs should have arrived at the island, so we'll be able to give them gifts. We'll also take a quick trip to the dig site to gather any resources we can from there before heading back to our farm. I'm trying to read chat off to the side here at the same time as I'm trying to harvest the starfruit. It's not really working well. I'm like looking off for a second and then I have to look back to the screen because you do have to keep track of your cursor when you're harvesting these things here. And I'm trying to harvest the pineapple here, but unfortunately we are full on our inventory space. So what's the best way to do this? Let's go ahead and finish harvesting this starfruit up here, and then we can go ahead and drop it off at the chest. You know, when I was planning out this day, the one thing that I failed to take into account was inventory space. I was like, that seems like about fine. I probably will have enough inventory space, hopefully. And of course we are running into some inventory problems. Okay, we're harvesting some. No, I'm not going to worry about the taro roots. We have pineapples. We're going to plant the seeds and let speed grow. Let's get started. Throw out the coconuts, the normal quality ones. I'm gonna trade 10 of them for a golden coconut, so I want to save those. And then the iridium ones we can use as gifts for like Haley and Linus, although I think we're at 10 hearts with Linus now. And let's see. When we plant these, the fastest way would be doing something like when we're harvesting, like actually using the cursor and going like around like this, but it is a bit too inaccurate for me, and I'm not really good at it, as you can see here. Even when I'm just planting at my feet, I'm not that great at it. But this is definitely one of the things I need to get better at with min-maxing, is planting and harvesting crops. But yeah, like right there, the hard part is avoiding the sprinklers. Like anybody can just run in a straight line, but when you have to get like 2 spaces like that and avoid the sprinklers, it is a little bit tricky. I'll catch up on chat once I'm finished planting all this stuff, because if I stray my attention for even just a moment, I'm gonna mess something up. And I have exactly the amount of starfruit seeds, 2 spots on the island here, so I want to make sure we don't mess anything up. And I was gonna plant more pineapple in these slots right here, but I'd like to plant some more pineapples once we have what's it called? The top tier fertilizer. The one that's above quality fertilizer. I forget what it's called. Deluxe fertilizer, I think. And that one will allow us to grow iridium pineapples actually, which will be very useful for healing. So we will hold out on planting pineapples until we can get those. And I do make a mistake there and plant 2 starfruit seeds in a place where... Oh, no, I don't make a mistake. I was looking wrong for a second. I thought I planted a couple in a place where a sprinkler wouldn't reach, but we should be good. We should have 4 spots left here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, we're good. Plant the deluxe fertilizer here. Starfruit seeds, and that's all of them. Okay. Let's hope I don't mess anything up now, because I don't want to redo that by restarting the day. We should be good, though. As long as we're careful, we should be good. So, let's think now. 2 p.m. The gifts, the NPCs are still here, so we can give them gifts. Let me open back my notes real quick. Call over the horse. I don't think there was anything to dig up around here. I think I already checked. We'll stop at this chest one more time here. We don't need the pineapples here. Don't need the taro roots. We only need 10 coconuts. Alright. Take a quick water break and I'm gonna read chat. See, I see you're talking about the fruit caves. Yeah, honestly, I've never used the fruit bat caves. I'm sure they're pretty good for completing the community center early, because you get the fruits for the bundles, but I don't know, I've never really tried it out. And then I already saw the coconut thing. I'm glad you could make it to the stream. Is Kronos the best person to have a... Krobus? Best person to have as a roommate or marry. Honestly, there isn't really a definitive best spouse or roommate to have in Stardew, I think. Um, it's really just who you like the most. Some NPCs give you different gifts, and some NPCs will like water your crops sometimes, occasionally. So there is that kind of aspect to it. You should be able to see it if you look it up on the wiki or something, like what each NPCs can do on your farm, but the amount of crops they water is very minimal, and you'll most likely have sprinklers, and the gifts they give is not that frequent, so it's really just who you want to have live with you. Back before the multiplayer update. Stay up forever glitch. Yeah, I missed the stay up forever glitch. That was a good one. There used to be a bug in Stardew where if you're about to pass out, you could press the quest button right here, and it would cancel your passing out, and you would be able to stay up past 2 a.m., and then every time the clock updated at an interval of 10 minutes, it would have you pass out again, but you could cancel it again from the journal. So you could stay up an infinite amount of time. So that was fun when it was around, but obviously that was fixed because it was a big bug. Whether buying... I don't know whether buying or making ammo is better. I'm not really sure. It's tough to... Here, let's go ahead and give people some gifts. Like, the same thing with, like, bombs and explosive ammo and just really anything. And, like, when there's resources you can buy or farm for yourself, it's hard to tell whether or not it's more worth it to buy or just gather the resources yourself. Oh, I guess we're in a chair. Interesting. I did not actually know you could sit in those chairs. Pierre. I should have given Pierre a gift at his store because he's further away, this distance we have to travel. But, oh well. I was thinking he would be closer. Sam gets a cactus fruit. And we're here for the tropical curry recipe and a mango wine. This mango wine will be used for the missing bundle so that we don't have to use 5 gold star ancient fruit, and instead we can use them to turn into more seeds. So that is everybody. We are at 10 hearts with Demetrius, so no reason to give him gifts anymore. We're almost 10 hearts with a few other NPCs as well, making good progress. Golden coconut, and oh, that's one thing I forgot. I was gonna pick up the banana pudding recipe as well while I was here, but that's not that big of a deal. We'll get the deluxe retaining soil while we're here, and then we'll have to make another stop for that. That's the second thing I forgot. The first mess up was getting 20 artifact troves instead of 17, and that's the second mess up, so not terrible. Definitely won't call for a restart or anything. Would take way too much time. And let's just pretend I did not miss that artifact spot 3 times. We'll dig up the ginger, why not? I don't know if ginger is really gonna be needed for anything, but we'll go ahead and dig it up. Grab this artifact spot right here. And we do get a snake skull, which I don't think we have yet, so that is the main reason I came up here. And then I don't think we have any more business at the island here. I think we can safely warp back to the farm. I ended up not needing the watering can or axe. The fishing rod I did use for the bait for those crab pots, so I could have made a little bit of some improvements there, but that's alright. There's a point where it's not worth the time trying to make the little adjustments and improvements and all that stuff. Okay. We're back at the farm. Should we collect the mushrooms? Let's go ahead and collect the mushrooms. I think chat was just talking about mushroom versus bat caves. Yeah, honestly, I think both are good. I think the mushrooms more consistent, and I think overall make a little bit more profit, but we aren't using the mushrooms for profit or anything. We're just... Oh, I didn't give Gus a gift. That's another thing I forgot. Oh well. Not a big deal. And yeah, the mushrooms I do enjoy for healing, because we get so many of them, so we can just keep a big stack of them and be able to heal with them pretty easily. Okay. I do have to keep that snake skull for donating. We can put these in the bone mills here. So what is next? After we're back at the farm here, we're going to go to town. We'll probably try to catch the dirt fish. We need to catch the dirt fish still. We need to complete the missing bundle. We need to complete the museum. We're going to be completing the museum. So we gotta make sure we have everything we need for all of that, which is quite a bit to remember, so bear with me here while we take our time grabbing exactly everything what we need. I'm just gonna use this open chest space for... I don't think we need those in there. I think I put taro tubers in there. Yep, fertilizer and stuff go in there. We'll go back to the island so we can hold on to the duck feather. You know, maybe we won't be able to go back to the island because Willie's closes. Although we have the key to the town now. So I think we can still go to the island. Could be wrong though. But we do have to get to... Clint stays at his workstation until 5 p.m. So we should, or 5 or 6, something like that. And we have the key to the town, so we should be good with Clint. We just have to be quick about this. As quick as possible. So, while I'm in this winter chest, is there anything I need in the winter chest? I don't think so. Nothing in the fall chest. Nothing in these chests. Nothing in the flowers chest. We need the void salmon for the missing bundle. So we'll grab that. Keep the duck feather. We need the caviar, dinosaur mayonnaise. We need a prismatic shard. Gotta remember that. Let's get this a little bit organized here. Oh, I forgot to buy staircases from the desert trader. Oh well. Oh well, that's fine. Okay, we can drop off the fiber and stuff here. Yes, even after planning this whole day out and trying to write down everything, there's just so much to the point where you're bound to forget a couple things. I just think it's reset worthy. Honestly, maybe, but I'm gonna say no for now, just because there's a whole bunch of cutscenes that we'd have to watch through again, and I don't really want to do that. And that also calls for reharvesting the starfruit and planting the starfruit. And We have 44 staircases right now. So that should be enough until that should be enough for the end of winter, because I think we might only have like one more day where we go to Skull Cavern, because we're gonna need a lot of these last few days getting the farm prepared for year 2 and whatnot. So I think we should be fine. It is a little bit unfortunate, but it's really not too big of a deal. Okay, the bone fragment's going there. We need a prismatic shard. Okay. So that is the 5 things for the missing bundle. So we have everything there. We need all of that. And then iridium ore. We could smelt some. We could do some smelting. So we'll need 34 coal and 170 iridium ore. What else? What else? We've got all the geodes here. I'm thinking... Well, what I'm thinking right now is we can probably open these geodes another day, because it's already 4 p.m. I don't want to risk Clint not being there. I think that might be the move. I think we're going to try to catch the dirtfish, because that is something I want to check off the list. And we'll worry about the geodes another time. I still have that planned out, so that'll be another time. Should be fine. Let's see. Ginger. Definitely takes quite a bit more time to kind of process what's happening while streaming. It's been a while since I had played these days, so maybe I'm just a little bit rusty and it's taking me a little bit longer than usual, but should be fine. Okay, I'm just gonna go through my list and make sure we have everything now. So we've got the things for the bundle. You know, we're gonna be stopping at Clint, like right by Clint's, because we're gonna be going to the museum anyway. So maybe we might as well open these geodes. Honestly, I'm honestly really tempted to restart the day here, but I don't think I'm going to, just for the sake of the stream here, because we still can, because honestly the only thing that's kind of bugging me is the staircases and this the extra artifact troves, because we got, because I think we got 20 instead of 17, so that's 15 Omni Geodes, which is going to throw off my Geode prediction quite a bit. Here's what we'll do. Here's what we can do. I've kept I'll keep this footage. I can use the cutscene footage from this video, paste it into the proper locations where it would be. when we reset the run, and that way we can just skip the cutscenes. I think that's a good solution here. This way, we don't have to sit through the cutscenes. Everything will go a lot quicker. I've got my document pulled up here. We should go quick now. A Stardew day only takes 20 minutes, so theoretically this should be, well, it takes a little bit more than 20 minutes, but obviously with pausing it takes a lot longer, but we're gonna take our time here. We wanna min-max this as best as we can. Alright, here's the big moment. We'll see how many viewers I lose from doing this, but there we go. It's done now. And we're loading back in now. Yeah. Alright. So we've got plenty of time. I am only planning on doing one day because it would be a nightmare if I did day 22, because I have nothing planned for a day after this, and it's kind of hard to plan more days in Stardew because it all depends on the previous day. So all right, let's make this as optimal as we can now. We're gonna start by grabbing our tools that we need. We don't need the watering can this time. We learned that. We don't need the axe. We do need the hoe, and we do need the fishing rod because we need the bait from that. And it'll be the same amount either way. We need a warp totem desert. We need a warp totem farm. We don't need anything else from there. We don't need the bomb. I'm gonna move this cheese into this chest. For some reason I have starfruit and starfruit wine in this chest. Should move that to the keg chest. I'll go ahead and do that. I think we're good from this chest. Don't need the purple mushroom. I guess another good thing about streaming here is if people don't want to watch what they already watched, they can always check back in a little bit later and see if I'm more towards the end of the day. So, you know, whatever people want to do, it's all good. There's no right or wrong way to do it. But we do got to remember the jades this time. We do got to remember to turn those in. Okay, so going to be a little bit quieter here while I grab everything just to sort of double check. Warp totem, warp totem. We're going to be crafting a beach warp totem. Go ahead and cycle the machinery here. I don't know, min-maxing is definitely strange to do live. I've never done much with speedrunning, but speedrunning I know you do like the same sort of route over and over and over again, but with min-maxing it's like you've got a different route every day almost, which makes it a little bit more, obviously not more challenging, but more time consuming for sure, because you don't really get as many tries and practice and sort of thing, but we'll do the best that we can here. Alright, let's go ahead and put a row in there. cycle this with a driftwood. I'm gonna grab 10 hardwood for a robin. We don't need anything else from this chest. We don't need the wood. Let's get rid of that. And my priority when I do this is still for making the normal videos that I usually do. So I do want to make sure I do the best I can during the days for those. So I think it was a good idea to restart the day. And we should be able to make this one as good as possible. I'm still just kind of thinking about that and conflicted, but we're rolling with it now. Alright, I do have some jades in the shed here. Can't forget about those. How many crystallariums I have? However many I had in there. Not a crazy amount right now. I definitely could make some more crystallariums. We're a little bit low on gold right now. Kind of our limiting factor, but we'll get some more crystallariums a bit later. Yeah, it was pretty good timing. What is next? I think the greenhouse is next. I think we go to the greenhouse next. We're gonna harvest the coffee, not the fruit trees, since the fruit trees can hold one more fruit. Even if we don't happen to harvest the fruit trees tomorrow, I still think it's not worth our time to harvest them right now. And I'm gonna pet the animals, place down this auto petter, and I'm only taking a void egg, so my inventory should be fine here. I don't have inventory space for the mushrooms, so we're gonna skip the mushrooms for now. Auto petter down, pet all of the animals. I do want to get a duck egg going for more duck feathers in the future. And grab a void egg. There we go. Alright, we're just gonna pet them here. I don't think doesn't look like I need to grab anything here. Yep, don't need to grab anything here. We'll call over the horse, and then try to get back over here as fast as we can. We'll make one more stop in all the chests. We need starfruit to sell. We want a pomegranate and an orange. Gifts. Drop off the strawberries in the chest down here. We already grabbed the coral. That's the one thing that is a little bit annoying about the quick stack, is when we've already counted the amount of things that we need, it's kind of disrupts that, but that's fine. Okay, we need pumpkins, all of the silver pumpkins. Then I have 645 pumpkins that we'll be selling. So we sell these to Pierre. Let's put those off to the side. And then the bones, let's just throw the bones in here for now. I don't want to go back to the chest over there or anything, so that's fine. We'll set the gifts off to the side here. We want 2 pumpkins. We'll give Pierre a beet. We want a cactus fruit. We are gonna pick a cactus fruit in the desert, so we don't actually have to grab that. That'll save us 1 inventory spot, so that's a good save right there. We have to craft the beach warp totem. And we'll grab cinder shards and bone shards this time. That's another thing I forgot last time. Yeah, honestly, all it should take is just that one restart. This should be good now because, again, we learned from the mistakes. So, 30 bone shards there. Again, it's 9 hardwood. That's... I grabbed 9 hardwood instead of 10 hardwood again last time. I'm not sure how that happened twice. Maybe I put one into the machine. I thought I put a driftwood in though, so not really sure. That's alright though. Alright, time to double check. We have the 3 totems. We need to grab some coconuts. I can't forget that. We have the Omni Geodes. We need to grab the starfruit seeds, the coconuts. We need to grab the hoe. We got that. We got the fishing rod. We've got our cinder shards. We've got stuff to smelt with. We've got our selling items. Beach totem, we've got that. We've got the other totems. We've got our gifts. Okay. I think we should be good. If anybody has any objections, anything I missed, perhaps, let me know now. But I think we should be good. Alright, let's go ahead and cycle these furnaces here. And I do need to read that letter. Okay. Horse, and then we're off to Piers. We will be going to Clint's later, but we'll come back to the farm first, so we don't need anything for Clint at the moment. We'll also grab these crocuses a little bit later. And surprisingly, I think we only got to like the halfway point of what this day is going to be. Frozen Tear for Shame, we'll go ahead and grab that. We're going to skip this cutscene now. I have that footage from earlier that I'll be able to use if I want to use it when I make the videos. Sell. Now remember, we figured out it is going to be faster to give Pierre a gift right now rather than at the island. And then we'll go back on the horse right away and up to Robin's carpenter shop. And we'll give Sebastian the void egg. And then Robin the hardwood. It's for a quest. We already have 10 hearts with her, so we don't need to give her gifts anymore. And great timing with Demetrius there. But that's alright. Give Sebastian the egg. Robin the hardwood. Get the community upgrade. And we can warp to the desert. Okay. This is the moment we have to be very, very careful. We cannot buy too many artifact troves. Only 17. So 7 warp totems and 17 artifact troves. So 5, 15, 17. Okay. I don't know why that's the scariest part of this day, but it is. And yeah, I'll grab that cactus. Thank you for reminding me. We can spend all of our jades on staircases. And that should be it there. grab this cactus right here. That'll just be a gift for Sam. None of these artifact spots were any good when I had checked them originally. And the one thing I could have done that I just kind of didn't think of is getting a gift for Sandy, but it's not a big deal. Okay, so starfruit seeds. We need 490. So we'll buy them in stacks of 25. 490. There we go. We can warp to the beach now. Maybe what I should do before I stream is just play through the day by myself, just to like play through the day as if I'm like doing it real time, just to get a feel for it, and then I'll perform a whole lot better on stream. Because this second day, or this second try that we're doing, is already going way better than the first time. Alright, we've got the gift for Elliot there. We do have to remember to tend to our crab pots, so let's go ahead and get the bait ready. And this is just because we still need a shrimp and a crab and maybe a lobster as well. So we'll have to keep those crab pots going there. Willie gets a pumpkin. And then we can go on over to Ginger Island. Okay, cool. Go ahead and get the horse as soon as we can. And we do want to dig this spot up right here. Actually, no, we don't. That's not the one. There's another spot, I think by the, what do you call it, dig site that we want to dig up. We didn't really need the fossilized ribs because we did donate that already, so I can just throw those out. And now comes the tedious part, harvesting the starfruit. But we gotta do it. It is probably the most important part of this day because starfruit is the moneymaker. Even when not turned into wine, it's got a base price of 750 G, so I mean, as you saw earlier, just the 120 gold star starfruit, which were probably like, with the gold bonus, like a little over 1,000 G, plus our 10% crop sale bonus. Yeah, definitely over 1,000 G a piece, so that alone got us like almost 150,000. These numbers are just estimates. Oh, the one thing I should mention is a better way to do the crops right here is to harvest and plant them at the same time, which I just could never figure out. I'm not gonna try it right now just because I'm not gonna mess up this day, but I should give that a try. I'm guessing you just hold the seeds, and while you're harvesting them, hold down the seeds at the same time, but I don't know. Should be fine. Whew. Missed that one right there, but we'll get it. Yeah, I honestly just need to take some time and learn some of the new strategies like animation canceling and I don't know, just some of that new stuff. I never really tried it out. I just want to finish this run kind of how I'm doing it, and then I'll look into doing a different type of run or a min-max run with the current strategies. We'll see when the time comes, but we're gonna go out with this one strong for the however much longer it goes. Okay, what am I doing in this chest here? We need the duck speed grow, cinder shards. We only need 50 of those. Okay. I don't think we need anything else from that chest. So... missed a few of the star fruits there. I'm just not really good with mouse precision. Like, as you can see here, I'm kind of sloppily harvesting these star fruits to begin with. I definitely could do this a lot faster. A lot of people could do this a lot faster than me here. One thing I'm decent at is planning and sort of remembering things and figuring out good routes and whatnot, but the execution right here, I can definitely improve upon. And we'll plant the seeds the same sort of way we did, where we just hold them off to the side and run with them, because I do find that the easiest and most consistent way for me. I will go ahead and take care of these pineapples right here. Planning is half a Stardew. Yep, that is true. Okay. We do need to harvest some taro tubers. We'll need to make some inventory space for that, so we will finish harvesting the starfruit here. It would have been more optimal to... oh wait, we can start planting actually, and that'll save us having just walk down there for no reason. I'm probably just gonna leave the starfruits here. Don't have to worry about them. And we can start planting our seeds. So pretty much just what we did before, just start going with them. And just gonna do this strategy that I've been doing here. Kind of just hope that I get the seeds down there when I do, but as you can see, it's not that accurate. Let's go ahead and just sweep the bottom here, because I am trying to be careful on the bottom, because there are those like tilled spots down there that I don't want to accidentally plant a seed in, because I did not play it safe with the starfruit seeds. I bought exactly the number that I wanted to plant, so there is no room for an error here. We have to make sure we plant these very precisely. And I do have some deluxe speed growth for the ones that will replace the taro tubers, and I did see the one that I missed over there, so we won't forget about that. There you go. Oh, I gotta keep an eye on the coffee. Hopefully that wasn't, hopefully that didn't have, I didn't have a no coffee buff for too long. Good timing, Jake. I don't know if you, because there's a little bit of a stream lag with YouTube. I don't know if you, you probably sent that chat message before I mentioned it. I'm not sure. But yeah, thanks for the reminder. Okay, taro tubers. We only need to harvest those ones. Now we do need to plant some deluxe speed grow here. And then some starfruit seeds. And then some starfruit seeds in this area as well. Yeah, you see, when I try to just fill it in, it definitely... maybe it's going faster? I can't tell. Oh no, where did I forget? Okay, there's one. Let's see if we can see the spot I missed while I'm paused here. It's not on this side. I guess this is the one thing we got right the first time. We planted every starfruit seed successfully. Oh, it's right there. Okay, there we go. Let's get out of here now. Yeah, thank you, Jake. Again, the stream delay is definitely I'm not sure how long the delay is. It's probably about like 10 or seconds or so. What did I just grab? Okay. Oh, I grabbed the ginger. Don't need the ginger. We should have all the gifts we need. Should be good to go. Alright, so it is gifting time. Let's go ahead and start with Abigail here. We don't need to give a gift to Demetrius because we have 10 hearts with him. We already gave Pierre a gift today. We won't forget about Gus this time. We do need to buy the mango wine and tropical curry recipe. And we have the orange for Gus. Don't eat it. Okay, there we go. And then no room to summon a horse. That's alright. Okay, that went well. Now we get a golden coconut here. And we can get both of these recipes this time. So that's nice. We don't have to go back to the island trader again. Unless we want to do some of his other trades, but not sure if we will end up doing any more with him or not. Oh yeah, we can go ahead and check this right here. We didn't do that last time. And we do have a good amount of inventory space, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's go ahead and dig up the ginger and the artifact spot at the same time. It's just a book. We don't like books. The last one right here, snake skull. We can donate that, but there's no reason to do it right now. And then we can work back to the farm now. And I think everything went according to plan now. I think we're pretty good. So let's warp back. And I think I should have enough inventory room for the mushrooms. Inventory space. Yeah, there's only common and a red one, so we're good there. We'll go ahead and cycle the coffee while we're here. Coffee. No, don't go on the horse. Okay, there we go. And okay. We have to think if there is anything we need from this chest right here. And I don't believe there is. We don't need to sell anything. We don't need to cycle any of this stuff anymore. Nothing for gifts, so we should be good there. Let's go ahead over to the other chests. I just don't want to have to walk back here. But we should have gotten all of that now. And yeah, we're making good time. We'll do the geodes at Clint first, I think, before anything else. Let's just go ahead and drop stuff off. Okay, so the mango wine here is for the bundle, the missing bundle. Same with the caviar and the dinosaur mayonnaise. And what is the last thing? There's the prismatic shard, and then there's one more thing. Let me check my notes. The void salmon, which should be in one of these chests around here. There it is. and we can cycle the cheese in our casks. I'm not sure if I'm gonna craft anything in the kitchen, but while we're in the house, it would be a good time to cook anything in the kitchen if we want to. We could potentially craft the tropical curry now for cutting down the trees if we want, but I don't know if we'll get to that today. We'll go ahead and hold off for now. It's not really all that important. We're gonna put the driftwood in here. Cycle these real quick. And something that's very nice is pausing and using the number keys to be able to switch between your inventory. You can also click. No, you can't click. You can only click when you're in the toolbar down there to select things. So number keys are nice in that regard. Not sure if there's anything like that for console or mobile or anything, but okay, so we're bringing all of the geodes. We're gonna open most, if not all, of those geodes right there. I guess we kept the solar essence on us this whole time. And we kept the crab cakes on us. And surprisingly, we were fine on inventory. We're gonna eat the crab cakes right here. We don't need luck for anything, and we need to save our spicy eel. And the crab cakes gives a +1 speed, so it's perfectly fine. Dropping off the cinder shards, dropping off the solar essence. 2 different staircase stacks. Oh wow. Yeah, you see, there's always those little things that I just miss, like the most obvious things like that. So thank you, Jake, for reminding me there, or pointing it out, I guess. Yeah, so this is the point where we kind of restarted the day last time. So this is new territory for us for this day. So we gotta be extra careful. Extra careful now. We'll want the fishing rod for the dirt fish. The curiosity lure is probably fine. It'll give us a better chance of encountering the dirt fish, I'm pretty sure. We could use the trap bobber to be safe, but I don't know, the dirt fish shouldn't be that hard to catch. It's gonna take more time if we mess up, so let's just use the trap bobber, just to be safe. If I was doing this at the start of the day and restarting was easy, then I'd certainly use the other one, but it's all good. Don't need the warp totems anymore. Not going back to the desert. I'm gonna bring a warp totem farm just in case we decide to warp back to the farm. Although I don't think we will. We'll probably take a stop at the sewers to catch the dirt fish? Stonefish. The stonefish, that's what it's called. I got that mixed up. Yeah, my bad there. I was calling it the dirtfish for a while there. Yeah, the stonefish. We don't need the coffee here. Let's put that in here. Okay, so we have all of those. We need to grab the palm fossil, which I think is in one of those chests down there. I won't use any fishing buff. Not really any need to do that. We'll grab an iron bar because I do have a quest for Clint to give him an iron bar. We could give him a gift, I think. Yeah. Although his birthday's coming up, and that will be like the rest of it, so probably no reason to give him a gift. We have all the geodes, right? Yep. We've got regular geodes, frozen geodes, magma geodes, omni geodes, artifact troves, and golden coconuts. We're good in that regard. We don't need the staircases on us. Someone want a frozen geode? Yeah, I think somebody did Shane. I don't think we're gonna run into Shane. So yeah, probably don't need to take that with. I don't really do the journal quests all that often. Maybe I should pay attention to them a little bit more, but I guess it doesn't hurt to bring one with. And worst case scenario, we just trash it if we need the inventory space. Although I only have one left now, so maybe I store that away. Yeah, there's some tough decisions here. But we should be moving pretty soon. We'll be smelting those iridium ores. We'll be selling minerals as we go, so we don't have to worry about money for... We don't have to worry about money for geodes. And then... I think we should be good. I'm just trying to be extra careful when we're grabbing everything here because I don't want to forget something. But I think we should be good now. We'll come back to the farm before we go to the volcano, if that's what we decide to do at the end of the day. So we should be all good. Let's get ready to cycle the furnaces. Grab that palm fossil. And we should be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got everything for the missing bundle. Okay. We should be good. I missed one furnace there. Oh no. Yeah. That's a little unfortunate, but whatever. Okay. Let's go straight to Clint's. And just... hopefully he is still there. I do want to grab these crocuses. And crystal fruit. Okay, town. I'd like to drop these off first. Worst case scenario, we don't open geodes today. But I do want to grab this before we open geodes. That's the strange doll. So with that and the palm fossil, that'll be the last two items we need for the museum collection. And then let's quickly drop off everything for here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Completed that bundle now. That'll unlock us the movie theater, so that might be nice for, what's it called, for increasing friendship with people. Maybe we'll use it, maybe we won't, we'll see. Let's go ahead and use this cutscene as a break. I'm gonna drink some water. Alright, we freed the last Junimo, although I don't know if we really freed them because we might be getting some huts on our farm that'll make them harvest our crops, but you know, maybe they're willing to do that for us. I don't think it would be an option in the game if they weren't. So that's all perfectly fine. Best somebody is your goal to 100% this by the end of year 1. I want to get as close as I can by the end of year 1. It's impossible to get perfection by the end of year 1 just because of the need to cook every recipe. And with the golden walnuts, Kent doesn't come back until year 2, and Kent is needed for one of the birdie quests. So it's really just trying to do as much as we can, as quick as we can. So finishing the museum up here, I wanted to do this by, oh, accidentally grabbed that. I'm gonna press OK. I'm trying to press OK. Let's just move this over there, I guess, and then press OK. Okay, there we go. That was interesting. We'll grab the star drop and just leave everything else because those are just decoration items. But yeah, we should be able to get all of the star drops by, could have hit escape. Oh, I didn't even realize that. I guess I'll know that in the future though. No, actually we won't be able to get all star drops because there's a star drop from 14 hearts or 12 hearts with your spouse or roommate. Alright, so Clint is right there, but we can still access this, which is nice. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the geode predictor. I do have this all listed out, so I will be going pretty quickly, but I should be able to pop the geode predictor up right there to be seen, just so you can see what the options are and which ones I'm choosing. I'll try to keep up with that as best as I can. So we're starting with, let's give Clint this iron bar just to get it out of our inventory. And I should have dropped off the snake skull. That's another thing we have to deal with here in our inventory, but that's fine. Okay, we're starting off with a golden coconut to get another banana sapling. I will be using both of these golden coconuts for banana saplings, just to get as many we'll have to wait a month, spring 21, so I don't know how good it'll do, but bananas are needed a little bit more than mangoes are. Okay, next is magma geode. After that, we've got a regular geode, then artifact trove, then omni geodes twice. I'm gonna have to focus a little bit while I do this just so I don't mess up. Magma geodes twice. And then we have one that really doesn't matter. Okay, so we do have to sell. We'll sell the Helvite and the star shards. Okay, so that one. And next we have an artifact trove. Let's double check. This should be the treasure chest. Alright, there we go. And then just a regular one. Then we'll do 2 frozen geodes. I am trying to get as much gold ore as I can because we're a bit low on gold, so it's a little bit more of a priority. And then magma geode, then doesn't really matter. Then a frozen geode, another one that doesn't really matter. And then another frozen geode. And Okay. We're gonna sell some of this stuff because we don't need it to clog up our inventory here. Alright. Which one did we leave off on? Which one did we just get? We just got the stone, so now we can open this one for a kyanite? Or was it ghost crystal? Okay, so I'm one ahead. So now we're on to the next part, the next 20. We're gonna open 2 magma geodes. Yeah, this part of the stream is gonna be a little bit more boring trying to open all these geodes, but it is part of min-maxing here. I do want to get as much money as possible, and the golden pumpkins and treasure chests and stuff do add up, so just gotta bear with me here. And I also have to be extra careful because it's hard to keep track of which geodes I am actually on right now. And the minerals don't add up as much as like the treasure chests and stuff do, so it is fine if we go ahead and just sell those. They'll give us a Helvite, then we've got an Omni Geode to open, then a Frozen Geode. Let's open a regular geode here, and then an artifact trove for the pearl, then a magma geode, but we do need to grab some inventory space. I may end up doing this, may end up doing the rest of the geodes a bit later, because I planned out like all of these geodes, but it's going to take quite a while, and I don't know if I want to do all these right now, but we'll keep going for a little bit here. Yeah, I'm just going to sell the minerals here. I'm going to keep the fire quartz just in case, get rid of the clay, and keep everything else. I could get rid of the crystal fruit, because I think our limiting factor is like crocuses and snow yams on crafting winter seeds, so that one's probably fine to get rid of. Okay. So I just got the pearl, I believe, so next is a magma geode, good fire quartz, and an omni geode. Magma geode. And this one doesn't matter. An omni geode, artifact trove, and a frozen geode. Magma geode. And then one that does not matter. Omni geode and magma geode. All right, we made it through the second page. So the next page looks like that. Let's go ahead and sell some stuff. Trying to figure out what point I get the second banana sapling, because I think once we get the second banana sapling, I'll call it at that. Looks like we have about a bit under 40, like 30 or so more to go through, so let's make this quick. I'm just gonna get rid of all that stuff and keep going with the geodes. So I'm going to use an artifact trope to get an ancient seed. Every ancient seed, we can craft that into a actual ancient seed to plant. So everyone counts towards our year 2 ancient fruit seeds. So we might as well go for it. Just some filler geodes there, and magma geode, another artifact trove for the pearl, omni geode. Then we've got two that don't matter here. And then a magma geode, frozen geode, and then three that don't matter. So I left off on the frozen geode, gotta remember that. And we ran out of, oh no, that's the wrong screen. I was gonna say if we ran out of stuff to sell, that'd be bad. And all the money I'm getting right now, I'll buy coal with it, just so it doesn't go to waste, because we can always use some more coal. Alright, we left off on the frozen geode. Got some more gold ore from that, and then we'll open 3 of these. And that'll get us to the treasure chest. It's always a bit nerve-wracking to me when I open the artifact troves, because if I get it wrong, then it's like, oh, oops. But 1, 2, and the last one's a magma geode. Okay, we're on our last 20 for now. I'm gonna be going for the banana sapling that's paired up with the clay. Because we don't really need clay for anything, so I thought that was a good one to get the banana sapling on. Alright, we're starting off with the frozen geode here. Omni geode. And we'll leave off on the regular geode. Yeah, if I learn anything from this, I am probably not opening geodes again on stream, because this is a bit time consuming and not very exciting. But we are almost to the banana sapling, and then we can move on. It's got the ghost crystal. Then we have one that doesn't matter, it should just be a stone. Then we're gonna go for 3 omni geodes for the dolomite, star shards, and fire quartz. Okay, so I left off on omni geode. There we go, 2 more omni geodes. And then the next one should be the banana sapling. There we go. Alright. Just so it's easier for when I open geodes next time, I'm going to finish the 20 right here. Ooh, the next one's pretty good. It's 20 gold ore we can get. So I will open 2 more omni geodes. And then 2 artifact troves here. We've got an ancient seed and a golden pumpkin. And then we've got 2 that don't matter. For the don't matters, I'm just mainly doing regular geodes, since they usually have the least valuable thing. We don't need the dwarf helmet there. And then we've got a frozen geode. And then artifact trove for the golden pumpkin. There we go. Magma geode and an omni geode for a fire quartz. And yeah, I do have a few more geodes I could open. But as you can see, there isn't really anything too exciting. There are Oh, there are 3 pearls. Maybe we go for the 3 pearls and then call it at that. Because after those 3 pearls, let's see what we got. We've got no pearls, pumpkins, or treasure chests for the next 40, really, so we will just do a few more here to get those pearls, because they will add up, and I've already kind of committed to this right here, so we're just gonna push through and finish opening them for the pearls, and then call it for real at that. No more after that. Two Omni Geodes. Can't go a little bit faster here because a lot of these stuff is stacking now. It's just when we get those unique minerals when they don't stack with our other items. Okay, we got the pearl there. Then we've got 3 magma geodes to open in between. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we left off on that magma geode. What makes it take long is just having to sell the minerals in between, honestly. Got 1 more magma geode, and then it'll be time for the pearl. And then in between the pearls, we'll open a magma geode, and now we should get another pearl and 3 more magma geodes. I find magma geodes often have better valued minerals than even Omni geodes do. Omni geodes seem to kind of be able to get like almost any mineral from them, which I guess makes sense. Okay, and that ends it for that page. Alright, we're gonna sell that and buy some. Oh, I forgot about the buyback feature. I think that's a little bit newer of an update, but that's pretty cool. Alright, coal. We're going to buy a good amount of coal. We need 1,000 to get back to Ginger Island. I guess we can get 1 copper ore, but there's really no point in doing that. Yeah, that's fine. We'll call it at that for the geode opening. And now we'll warp back to the farm and put stuff away. Although we could catch the dirtfish real quick. Let's catch the dirtfish real quick while we're like right by the minecarts here. We should have enough inventory space for it. Floor 20. Alright. Let's hope the first bite here is the dirtfish. Wait for the bite. The floor right here can be just a ghost fish, so hopefully we don't get the... just missed the perfect catch there, but hey, what better... I called it the dirt fish again. The stonefish is what I meant to say, but hey, how much better could we do it for that? We caught it like right away there, so at least we got some time saved with that. Alright, we will head back to the farm here and spend a little bit more time here putting everything away. As I was saying during the last stream, this day is a whole lot different than just doing like a Skull Cavern run. Skull Cavern runs are easy compared to this because you're just you're doing the same thing. Well, when you're doing this, you've got so many things to keep track of and things to accomplish and things to complete. But we did get quite a bit done today. We completed the missing bundle. We completed the museum. We caught a or stonefish. Opened some geodes. Harvested our star fruit. High geode overlay. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I forgot about that. Thank you for that. Because I completely forgot about that. Darn, that was on while we were catching the dirt fish. Oh well, not that big of a deal. But yeah, I can close that now. Don't need that anymore. And yeah, too bad the stream has a little bit of a delay. I think if I try to cut the delay, I don't know, there's some YouTube settings I can mess with, but I know it'll kind of affect the video quality, and I don't want to sacrifice that too much, so that'll just let's try our best with that. Okay, let's drop off the geodes here. I'll bring the snake skull back to the island with me. We'll bring the cinder shards. Bring the banana saplings. Don't need the ancient seeds. Put that in this chest right here. Don't need the mushroom. And I honestly don't know where I'm keeping these, but I'm just going to put them in this chest for now. And I think I should be able to craft another iridium band. Yeah, we have the ingredients to do that. We will combine the lucky ring with that, just to have double iridium band and lucky ring, because the effects do stack, so that is a nice thing about that. The hot Java ring, I will combine with the... I'm having trouble remembering what it's called. The one we get from the void spirits. The one that when you slay monsters, you get a speed boost. We'll combine that one with that. Yeah, we don't have that much time left for the volcano, but we do still have a little bit of time left. We'll give that pumpkin to Krobus. We'll plant the banana saplings. And I'm going to grab a farm warp totem just to be safe here, because I'm not 100% sure if I can still get to Ginger Island from Willie's. We do have the key to the town. So we can go inside his boat, like the boat area. And I'm pretty sure we can still get to Ginger Island. So if anybody knows for sure in chat, you can let me know, but I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. And I think we should be good. I mean, we're just trying to gather some cinder shards and then combine the ring. So there shouldn't be too much to it. And the next day we do want to start at Ginger Island so that we can pick up the key special orders quest. So we do want to pass out at Ginger Island. Just double checking here that we're all good to go. And I'm just going to ride my horse over to the sewers to catch the gift for Leo. Let's see. Sunday, 6:40. He's going to be at his hut right now. I don't know how many days I'm going to be at Ginger Island this week, so yeah, it's probably a good idea to give Leo a gift. So we'll do that. Let's go ahead and skip the sewers. And we'll catch the mutant carp another day, because I do want to get as many cinder shards as I can. Okay. The question is, do I pick up that ring now? because it might come in handy. I think I will go for it. So we're heading to the Adventurers Guild now to pick up that ring. I don't know if I'm going to get enough Cinder Shards to be able to combine both rings, but we will try our best. It's already 7 o'clock, but there's still a good amount of time left in the day. And this all could end up failing if we can't even get to Ginger Island. But we should, because we can go earlier than like 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. or whenever it is. So I don't see why we wouldn't be able to access it right now. Here comes the moment of truth. Yeah, we're good to go. Yeah, honestly, the key to the town is a really, really nice item. The one thing I could have brought is the copper pan, but that's alright. And I don't know what that would have been, but that's alright. Let's give Leo the duck feather. It's cool that the jellyfish appear here at night. I don't know if I've noticed that before. And we will call the horse every time because the horse does save us a good amount of time there. Leo gets the duck feather and we'll talk to him. And then head on over to the volcano. Switch your hat out for the copper pan. Oh, I didn't even know you could wear the copper pan on the head. But that's a good idea for when we come to the island. I'll keep the magic cowboy hat on when I'm doing some like other things and definitely don't need the copper pan. But I'll definitely keep that in mind. Okay. Oh my goodness. Guess what we forgot? I guess we're gonna have to make a change of plans now. Of course we forgot the watering can. And we don't have enough golden walnuts to unlock that bridge anyway. Ooh. Alright. There are some other things we can do. Yeah, this is what happens often when, like, because this is the part of the run, like, part of the day where I didn't really route. I routed the morning, I routed all the way up into opening the geodes at Clint. But after that, it's like, not really sure what to do. It's just like, end the day at the volcano, that sort of thing. But, of course, I forgot the watering can. So can you go to the forge? We'll give it a try. Aggro through the gate. I mean, hopefully if there's some magma spirits down there. We just need 3. I don't think they're gonna aggro to us, but that's alright. Yeah, that's a bit of a bummer, but oh well. Definitely won't be restarting the run. There are some other things we can take care of here on the farm to end the day. We'll grab the axe, we'll go to the secret woods. We've got other days we can combine the rings and whatnot. I could have planted the banana saplings while I was there. But once I make one mistake, they just kind of pile up and but Oh well. Just do the least stressful thing now and just go on over to the secret woods. We'll go to the secret woods, grab the fish pond stuff right here. The one right there is needed pickles, and we have that going right now in our second preserve jar. We can also dig up this land right here in hopes for some snow yams in specific, because the snow yams are kind of our limiting factor right now on crafting more winter seeds, which we do want to have as many of those as we can. And as you can see, even digging up like non-artifact spots, you still get a fair amount of them right there, so every bit helps. Man, I'm a bit bummed that I forgot the watering can. But it is what it is. We're just gonna keep rolling with it here. No reason for holly here. We will dig these artifact spots up because they can be snow yams, and I mean we will need some more winter roots probably, but we need more snow yams than winter roots. And then we should be good to go off. We can also catch the mutant carp. So there is still some stuff left to do. Let's go ahead and dig up this spot also while we're at it. And the next day, we will need to go to Ginger Island for picking up the key quest. So while we're there, we can do a volcano run that would be better than the one we would have been able to do tonight, since tonight we would have only had like 6 hours there, so I guess it works out in the end. And we'll just spend the rest of the time here just going for the mutant carp. I mean, who knows, maybe we'll get it like right away. I shouldn't have any problem catching it because we do have the trap bobber. So I might have spoken too soon, but we'll see. Just gotta focus on it when the mutant carp does come up. And I think the stream went pretty well. I think there's a little bit more planning I could do. I did try to plan this day quite a bit, but what's also nice is you can see a lot of the real-time processing that goes into min-maxing. Min-maxing for money is one thing, but min-maxing perfection and trying to complete the perfection goals as soon as possible is a lot different. Because with money, it's basically just spring, trying to get as much money as possible. Then you got starfruit, and then you turn the starfruit into wine. There's not a whole lot. I mean, there's the Skull Cavern dives, there's I mean, now with the min-max, there's the clay farming, and then like magma geode farming, and all of that. Hopefully we get the mutant carp here. If we don't, that's going to be a little bit unfortunate. Hello? Anybody there? Nope, still just algae. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of planning, a lot of restarts. I probably won't be streaming every day, but I will do some more. It's another regular carp. I think the mutant carp has like a 10% chance to appear or something like that. Can we get one more? One more. One more. Nope. That's alright. Oh, hello, Brandigan, BTW. So much planning. Yeah, this is my second stream only. It's a lot harder than I expected. Min-maxing and trying to stream at the same time, but it's fun. It's a fun time. There's no reason to... I've got the habit of just eating the spicy eel and triple shot espresso right off of the way, but that's it for that day. Unfortunately, we don't get that mutant carp there. The first part of the day went so well. We were off to such a great start. And then with the geodes, that was good too. And then after that, kind of fell apart once we forgot that watering can. And we couldn't even get the mutant carp there. But that's alright. We still have 6 days left of winter here. So we'll see what happens. For everybody in the stream, I'm glad you could make it. We'll wrap it up soon. We'll just take a quick look around the farm here. What I can do is kind of show how I kind of jump into the days. So first of all, we gotta check like most of the map. Like things like the kegs, I kind of keep track so I know they aren't ready and whatnot, but at Ginger Island, there's like the NPCs to check if I decide to go there. I've got these special orders boards to check, so it's really just like a big sweep around the map. And we'll probably pick up the wizard's quest right here for the ectoplasm. This will allow us to get the teleporter on the farm, which might be useful for harvesting our fish ponds, I guess at the very least. We finally got a shrimp there. I would at the very least like to finish the fish here by the end of the year. That's kind of my personal goal. The fish, ship as many items as we can on that last day. We finished the artifacts, we finished the minerals. We're not going to worry about the cooking stuff since we can't even get all the recipes until year 2. We'll see about the achievements and whatnot. We've got 2 more island secret notes to do. But let's go ahead and take a, just, before I end, we'll go to the perfection room and kind of do a quick checkup to see where we're at and what all there is left to plan. I didn't check the luck yet, but sometimes what I do does depend on the luck, which we'll see in 1 second. So it is a bat luck day, mildly perturbed, so we most likely won't be doing a, say if the key challenge is like the mines or the Skull Cavern one, we'll probably not be doing that today, especially since we do have to take time to go here first to actually grab that quest. And we do get the danger in the deep, so that is pretty exciting. This makes the regular mines upgraded and have radioactive ore, so now we can farm radioactive ore in the regular mines rather than having to rely on Skull Cavern. So we will be accepting that when we play through this day. Although this day will probably be a volcano run for enough cinder shards to combine the savage ring with the hot java ring, the slime charmer ring with the lucky ring, and I think that's about it. That's only 23 more cinder shards we'll need, so that should be very doable. And there's nothing else we really need here, because we will be coming here, so if there's anything we want to pick up while we're here, we might as well do it, but there really isn't anything we need. We'll need all these recipes at some point. But obelisks on the farm, we should be able to get enough money and do that pretty early on in year 2. Shipping everything, we should be able to do most things. We still need garlic during year 2. That's one I forgot about. Golden clock, that's gonna cost a lot of money. But year 2 spring is the goal for that. No later than year 2 spring. With all of our starfruit wine, that should be no problem. Monster Slayer, that's the other one. That's the other one I want to complete before the end of year 2. We just need... Let me pull up the checker right here because I've got it pulled up already. We just need magma spirits. So we should be able to complete that today when we do this run, which will be some other time because there will be a bit more planning that I'll need to do for this one. And what else do we need? I think we need the rock crabs and the cave insects. Or not the rock crabs, the duggies. Which we should be able to farm pretty easily. So we'll do that. We'll dedicate a day to that and taking care of other things. That should be fine. And then great friends. Obviously we're working on that slowly but steadily with people's birthdays in year 2. And we'll need to focus a little bit more on like people like Leo and Elliot and probably Jazz. We'll need to focus them on a little bit more to ensure we get 10 hearts before the end of year 2. But that shouldn't be a problem. Finding all star drops, that ties in with the other things. We'll need a... Whoever moves in with us, we'll need them at full hearts. They're cooking recipes, that'll be easy once we get to the end of the year. Crafting recipes, we'll just have to be careful with that and make sure we do all of that. And fish, honestly, we should be able to if we don't get unlucky with the crab and the lobster that we still need. But yeah, I think that about ends it. Unfortunately, I don't have any bombs on me right now or else I'd blow up my farm here. But we will call it at that. Thank you everybody for watching. I'm glad this stream started off well. As you can see, there's a lot that goes into min-maxing here, and you gotta kind of weigh out if you want to restart the day and just blow a whole lot of time or just kind of keep going with it. And we were able to make it work as best as we could at the end of the day there. So again, thank you everybody for watching. Glad you could make it, and goodbye.